Alright guys, so today's video we are going to make Rilakkuma's new favorite snack. If you haven't heard, the July Kigurumi series had all this backstory on Rilakkuma, and we found out that he actually has another favorite snack in addition to pancakes. So today we are going to try to make these, and what you need is a takoyaki maker, or I think you could also probably use one of those like cake ball makers too. This one, it's a little bit, I discovered the reason why whenever I make takoyaki they come out really brown is probably because the voltage on this is different than the US. So what happens is things like toasters, takoyaki machines get extra hot. Well, I may just switch this off every once in a while. For this recipe, you're supposed to cook them on low heat, and there's only an on-off switch here. But anyway, let's get right into our cooking video. I have my laptop over here, a cooking with dog recipe. Vi search baby castella and Suzu castella recipe. I'm just going ahead and going to do the Suzu castella. The reason why these snacks are his favorite is because they look a lot like Rilakkuma's ears. I brought out my Rilakkuma whisk, Rilakkuma measuring spoons, and I'm still kind of trying to make this kitchen more like my old Rilakkuma kitchen. I just did a nice tour of my kitchen Rilakkuma display, so you can check that out, my old kitchen tours, but still working on the kitchen, make it a little bit more fun. But I have all my ingredients super ready to go, so we're just gonna like follow this recipe. It was a tablespoon of milk, put the honey in. All right, so we're gonna put the egg in here. Hand mixer. Okay. We're just gonna put in the sugar after we've mixed the egg in, and then till it turns white and has a peak stage. So this is gonna be a while, if I've learned anything from strawberry cake. Okay, so we've mixed it on high until it gets to about this. It's still not as white as hers looks, but I think this is a close try. And then it says to mix on low to get rid of any big bubbles. So I think that's good enough. I don't see big bubbles. So we need to add the baking powder to the flour. My whisk. Where's my whisk? All right, so now we just kind of have to whisk flour and baking powder together. And we are going to use this thing here to put it in to our mixture. And I like to use the whisk. I find that's easier. Okay. And then we're supposed to mix this on low until just combined, and then I think we're gonna get started cooking. So let's do this very carefully. So we probably don't want to mix it any more than that. All right, so I took a little bit of a break while this heated up, and I thought I should have some plushies in the background. Hello. So basically we have our mixture here, and we are going to put a little bit of vegetable oil in here. We're just gonna do like maybe 6 of them. Let's just do 6. Take the batter, and we need to fill it to the top. Maybe not the best spoon for this. So we have to flip these once they're brown, and I think they're probably already browning, but the problem is that they're so soft. Uh-oh. These ears are going to be a little dark. Uh-oh. So these ones came out way too burnt. All All right, these things are so dark. I think we're just gonna try a second batch. We want the perfect Rilakkuma ears. This is pretty dark. Let's try again. I'm gonna cover these and hope these ones work better. Just gonna turn it on for a moment. Okay, so I need to watch for when they're browning, but I think they're ready now to flip. Oh, an ear! It's an ear! Rilakkuma ear! 3 ears. Okay, so we're gonna cover these and let these cook, and then we will have 3. Okay guys, so it turns out it's really difficult to control this thing's heat, even with turning it on and off, which is just not the way it's supposed to go. We do have one though that I think is ready, so we're gonna take him out. That's what he looks like. He's got a little bit of that ear look. I think I'd call this one a 60% success compared to 0. Okay, and then I think this one is probably done too. Just we don't want the ear part to get too cooked, but we want it to be cooked, right? But this is how it's supposed to look. See how one side has that ear look? So once these guys sit and cool for a little bit, we need to shake them up with some granulated sugar, regular sugar. I'm a little impatient. These guys here. It's kind of like donuts. So I wish we would have had an even number. Ears should not be an odd number, right? We still have more batter that we can play around with, but this is what we got so far. You know, if I play around with this, I can probably, you know, learn to control the heat, but definitely not super easy. So let's try one of these out. It's cooked. Not very sweet. They're really good. They're like little donuts. Ooh, we're gonna have another one. Wanna try? Whoa guys, we got some good ones. This came out huge. I think these are all ready to flip. We got the hang of it. Basically, you need it to be hot when you put them in, not so hot that you hear the sizzle, but hot enough that they're going to start to cook right when you put them in. Turn the heat off, cover it, and we're gonna let these cook. Okay, so I think this one's done. This one is huge. Yeah, these guys are done. Take a look. Pretty good, right? All right, guys. Today was a success, I would say. Would you say it's a success? Tastes really good. If you haven't tried making takoyaki at home, delicious. You can put any kind of seafood you want. You can put, if you're vegetarian, there's probably something good you could put in there too. But it is basically like a batter, and then you have all kinds of fun sauces on top. So I've really been craving that, but all right. So I will have my other cooking videos linked. Let me know if there's any requests you guys have. That really helps me out. So I'm gonna end this video. See you guys next time.